In a world of glitz and glam, flashing lights and screaming fans, most people are unaware of the war that rages behind the scenes. And that war includes your favorite artist and your favorite songs. This is The Dark Side of Songwriting. Hosted by Nayim Edwards.
Welcome to The Dark Side of Songwriting. My name is Nayim Edwards. I am your host. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do this on camera because I'm not at the crib right now, but this is something that can't wait, so we just got to rock and roll with the audio. I got a couple of things for Meg, and this is kind of my open letter, and I hope that somebody that know her can get this to her, or she'll see this herself, because at this point we on the clock with the business side, but I really wanted to talk more about the personal side. We don't have no jokes or no bullshit to talk about today. I just want to get this off my chest for you, Meg. We'll just do the business because that's going to be real quick, because I really just want to dive deep into the personal side of this shit. You know, I didn't start this channel as we're a news hub, or we don't report news over here. We hate the news. We take the meat and we spit the bones out for the lesson, so people don't have to repeat the mistakes, so people can come and get the edification and learn and actually apply this. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the shit that goes on, motherfuckers is not seen as human beings. You seen as entertainment, as something that you just here to satisfy me and my personal dopamine hit until I can actually get on with the day, or in between doing this and smoking and drinking, whatever niggas do, right? As far as the business side of this shit go, Meg, you need to immediately release a song. Point blank, period. Release a song talking about the situation, and I would suggest you name the song Vindicated, or at least when you put your next project out, name it Vindicated. You're going to want to do that. I know you hurt, and I know now it's time for you to heal, but you're going to want to have to do that, and it needs to be entitled Vindicated, or something that has to do with taking your victory lap, because now it's time for you to take your victory lap. Everybody came against you. Everybody stood up and called you a liar. Everybody say it never happened. Nigga said you shot yourself. Nigga said your friend shot you. Motherfuckers turned their back on you. But we're going to get on to that part in the personal side after you release your song entitled Vindicated, or something that has to do with taking a victory lap. You need to sue. You need to sue Drake. You need to sue Academics. You need to sue No Jumper. You need to sue Say Cheese. You need to sue The Shade Room. You need to sue Bossip in the City, or Gossip in the City. Bossip. Sue them all. Sue Media Takeout. Sue Facebook. Sue anybody who had a platform that implied that you were a liar and took his side, and you need to have an investigation done on if motherfuckers took money from the other side. That's what you need to do right now. Get the lawsuits together and release the song. But this ain't really too much heavy about that. That's just a suggestion if you want to. You know, your career is going to do whatever the fuck it do. You got your vindication. You can take your victory lap now on that. But that ain't really what I wanted to highlight. I need to highlight, Meg, baby, you don't have no friends. And I hope this is a lesson to you about you need to stop drinking, point blank, period. Fuck the bullshit. You need to stop drinking. No, and I mean not cut down on drinking. The party life ain't for you. I know you a rapper and shit, but you need to treat rap like the vocation it is. This is the workplace, my nigga. You don't need to do no more drugs, no more drinking. I don't know if you smoke. I don't want to say I doubt that, but whatever drug problem you have, if it's alcoholism, it has to stop. And I'm not saying, oh, just stop doing it. I'm saying you need to go ahead and get the ball rolling on the counseling, because you have dealt with a whole lot. I know what it's like, because my father passed away when I was a child. So I know what it's like carrying around that grief, carrying around that burden, carrying around that pain for your whole life, because people who have never had a parent die on them don't understand about the grief and how heavy your heart is all the time. Yes, I'm able to function. Yes, I am able to be successful. Yes, I can come out here and laugh and smile, but my nigga, you never get over losing a parent, especially losing your dad, because your dad is like the person who protects you. Dad is Superman. Dad is every fucking thing. Even if dad wasn't necessarily the best person by societal practices and a standpoint, dad is everything. So I know what it's like to lose a dad, and I know what it's like to use things to have to cope with that, and then you stack it on top of losing the people around you that give a fuck about you, losing your mother, losing your grandmother, losing people that love you, and the people who had your best interest in mind didn't want nothing from you but for you to be successful. You have to go to counseling. You have to go to intensive therapy. And I'm not gonna say fuck rap music, but the music's gonna have to change going forward, where your story and your testimony can be used to further help people who are in like your situation. There's plenty of women out here who have been victims in domestic abuse cases, and motherfuckers tried to kill them. Because my thing is, bro, you could really be dead right now. You getting shot in the foot, or the bullet hitting the ground and fragments hitting your foot. This is God's second chance for you. Fuck the career, my nigga. We know what you wanted to do before the rap career. We know what you wanted to do before you became a rapper. You wanted to open your clinic and you wanted to help people. This is yours. God is giving you the second chance, and you might not get another chance after this. I know it's hard going from being a star to being something else, but like, this is what you're gonna have to do. Point blank, period. This is your second. Do not blow the second chance, Meg. You're gonna have to go get counseling. You're gonna have to go to rehab. You're gonna have to do the shit and do the work, and at least make the step forward to making yourself healed and healing yourself. And the second part about that is, this is your wake-up call to let you know that this is work. You don't have no friends. Look what Kelsey did to you. Look what 1501 did to you. Look what Jay-Z and them putting you out here. Nigga didn't even have the gall to stand up and say nothing and stand beside you. Look what your bodyguard did at the last minute. Everybody turned on you. This is it, Meg. These people don't give a fuck about you. You don't have no friends. You don't have no family. You don't have nobody. This is God telling you, you don't have nobody, Meg, so you got to look out for yourself. And the first part of looking out for yourself is getting the help that you need. Point blank, period. We not here to do none of that other bull. We don't do the shit that niggas do on these other things. I'm a real human being walking around. This is my life every day. I know what you're going through. I know how hard this shit is. You're going to have to clean it up, and you're going to have to change your music, and you're going to have to do something else and realize that you're gonna have to, like, look at what everybody did, bro. Niggas came out against you. The people in the industry who was your friends smiling with you. It's all fun. It's all games, bro. No, we have no friends, Meg. Point blank, period. We have no friends. You have nobody who cares about you, and nobody who has your best interest in mind. And if you don't, you know what, Meg? I give a fuck about you enough to tell you this. I don't need clout or whatever the fuck people call this shit nowadays. We're not here, oh my God, he's guilty, you're this, you're that, you lie, bro. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying it's time for you to get your shit together for you. I don't give a fuck about, like, dog, this shit doesn't mean much to me. I would rather see you get your shit together and go live a prosperous life than put on this facade of some shit we know you don't want to do. We know you didn't want to come out like this. We know it's not like this. I'm actually happy that this nigga is paying for what he did to you. I'm gonna be for real. I'm happy that somebody is paying for what they did to you, bro. I have a girlfriend who works in the mental health field with people, all type of people, traumas, all type of people shit, bro. People's lives, children's lives, everybody's lives is just fucked up. Everything is just fucked up. I want you to get it together, because I know how painful this shit is. I don't care about all that other shit. I'm happy you got some justice, so now you can start healing now that you have been vindicated. And my last part about this, because I can sit here all day, really, but this is what I wanted you. I wanted you to hear that you need to be sober. I want you to hear that you need to change your music, and you have to get your shit together. The last part about this is this is what you fuck niggas who have never been to jail, court, or had to fight for your life in the legal system get. You don't take legal advice from people who are not legal advice experts. Point blank, period. It's one thing if you say, hey, you need to do some, over here, you can always hit me up and I can tell you, you need to do this and make sure you have this in your paperwork. If they sign it, they sign it. If they don't, you can renegotiate. Hey, you need to hire a lawyer like this. I ain't get up here and said I was no motherfucking lawyer. I'm getting up here telling you what you need to do to protect yourself. For you fuck niggas who have never had to go to jail, never had to be a part of nothing, you think that chattering online means something. My nigga, if you're not in that courtroom, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Them people have access to shit that you don't know. You think niggas is just getting out here putting all the evidence out for the public? This is why it's so hard to get a fucking jury when you have big cases like this, because you can't have people that are contaminated by the public. People get all type of stipulations on the jury. Don't get on social media. Don't read the news. You can't watch TV. You can't do nothing. You can't be on your cell phone, because they don't want the jury pool tainted, because people have to look at everything. The reason that this nigga Tory Lanez got convicted is because there was a witness who came out and said the bitch ass nigga did it. There was a doctor who said we had to do emergency surgery on her feet. They had pictures and the fucking fragments for niggas who try to contaminate the atmosphere so they can feel like it's okay to abuse a bitch who reject them or hurt their motherfucking feelings. This is what this shit is really about. Y'all niggas think that it's okay to abuse people because they hurt your feelings. They said something you didn't like. They did something you didn't like. They rejected your advances. They didn't want to be bothered with you no more. They laughed at your hairline. They said your dick was small. They said fuck you. And all you bitches that is mad about it is bitches that is mad because you'll never be Meg Thee Stallion. You'll never get the attention like that. Niggas don't want to be bothered with you. You was never able to keep it a man. Your mama's a fucking whore. Your sister's a fucking whore. You come from whorehouse culture. That's what the fuck y'all is mad about. But they have access to shit. They will never get on. They will never put everything out there for you. You don't know that because you've never been to court. You've never been to traffic court. You've never had to sit there while a district attorney... Bro, I had a district attorney this year stand in front of a judge and lie about... Blatantly lie. Evidence is in her face, and she still stood up and lied when motherfuckers was sitting right there, and it was right on the next page of everything that I had already said, what my reasoning was for whatever the fuck. Because I mean, it wasn't like I was on trial for nothing crazy. I'm trying to get my firearm rights back. This bitch gonna say that I lied. She gonna say that I didn't give a reason why I wanted my firearm rights back. Whole time she didn't do her due diligence. You bitch ass niggas don't know that because you never been to court. You never had nothing past a speeding ticket. So it's better for you to stay in your place. Y'all want to contaminate shit because you live vicariously through a fucking rapper. This channel is not about living back. This is about learning and letting it be known that motherfuckers is human beings too. Point blank period. There's no room. There's no excuse for what happened. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. Somebody really got shot and y'all playing with a nigga life. She didn't deserve... There's nothing... And bringing a bitch sexual history up, that's whole shit, my nigga. If I say I got shot, you fucked 12 niggas. That has nothing to do with the fact that I got shot. That has nothing to do with the fact of what the fuck happened. But y'all think that is something that has something to do with it because that's the easiest thing to attack. She's a hoe, so she deserves to be murdered. She's a hoe, so she deserves to be attacked. She's a hoe, so she deserves violence. That's y'all's problem. You think that it is okay to be violent with motherfuckers because something didn't go your way. It's gonna be fuck you pussy niggas forever. And it's gonna be get your pussy ass off this channel if you don't understand what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. But I don't give a fuck. We don't condone violence. We don't condone whole shit, but we don't condone violence against people who don't deserve violence. It's not like she assaulted him. It's not like she did anything to him. A nigga got in his fucking feelings and shot her. The fact that Kelsey, and I think it's old Kelsey lied, all those niggas got up there playing games and doing reindeer shit. Merry Christmas, by the way. But doing reindeer shit. And you want to know why they got up there doing reindeer shit and playing reindeer games? It's because they all... It's so stupid because the initial reactions is what everybody's going to have. The person who came out and said the nigga was hanging out the window over there. Bro, niggas don't see your tweets and see your Instagrams and see your lives in the courtroom. They're not looking at that shit. You never had jury duty and you never had to face a jury. So you don't know that. And it's best for you bitch ass people to stay in your fucking place when there's something going on that you don't know about. Sit back, shut up, and learn. That's the easiest thing for you to do is to shut the fuck up and learn. Shut up. You don't know. Your opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion's not right. Your opinion's not equal. Your opinion doesn't count. You don't go into the courtroom talking about your opinion. You don't go into the courtroom talking about what you think. I think she's a hoe, so she deserves... Bro, that doesn't matter. The judge don't care about that. What are the facts? What the fuck happened? Who is the witnesses? A doctor says he did it. Kelsey came out and said he did it. Dumb nigga got on a jail call and said that he goddamn... Oh, I'm sorry, whatever. You don't have to, bro. The implication is there enough. What is you calling me apologizing for? Because you fucking did it. I don't feel bad for this nigga. Lock him up. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care. She needs to get off the fucking alcohol and get her shit together. Fuck him. He made his fucking bed. Tell the bitch ass nigga to lay in it. Die in it. You didn't care about your fucking son dragging your kid into court. I hate when people do that. All that sympathy shit, dragging your kid into court because you want somebody. Nigga, fuck your son. You didn't care about your son when you was out there shooting at hoes because your ego was hurt. You didn't give a fuck about your family. Fuck his dad. Fuck his stepmom. Fuck anybody. Fuck them all, because he didn't give a fuck about them. Because if he gave a fuck about them, a nigga with a successful career at the peak of his career decided he was going to throw it away for Megan Thee Stallion, for somebody that y'all think was so unworthy of everything. I'm not bringing race in it. I'm not bringing gender into it. These people, this nigga has had problems before Megan Thee Stallion came into the picture. And the only reason they even know each other is because he slick came up talking about, oh, my mom died too, and we can bond over that. You're a loser who tries to get pussy that way. I got to go because y'all ain't gonna run my motherfucking blood pressure up. Meg, get off the drugs. Release your song. You are vindicated. I mean, you're going to have to be on the lookout because people are still going to call you a liar and, miscarriage of justice and all that. Bro, let somebody else tell you about that shit. She won. Fuck the bullshit. This is the dark side of songwriting.